Good day, folks. Hope everyone's having a great Thanksgiving or had a great Thanksgiving, depending on when this video gets posted. So, I have 3 items on the bench here that I'm buttoning up and gonna finish. First off is the 1950 Chevy pickup Texaco. See, originally I was gonna make this, nice and shiny, but funny story. After I painted the red rather, I went to mask off the red so I could paint the white. But what had happened was, the paper I used was just newsprint paper, and when I went to remove it, it seemed, well, it did happen. The newsprint ended up imprinting itself onto the paint. So I was thinking, well, I can drop it in a purple pond and start over. Then I thought, well, I need to work on my rusting skills some more. So we just made her a little bit rusty and used. Alright, now so I know that chrome is nice and shiny. I'm going to deal with that here. Like I said, still have to button it up. I gotta do the trim on the windows and stuff like that. And then at the point I'll tackle that shiny chrome. Now as far as the push bumper here, see here, sorry about the shaky camera. The one that came with it is plastic and used a decal, but I went ahead and scratch built it out of a piece of balsa wood, which I think came out okay. Chipped it up a little bit, the corners. So, and I also have to work on the emblems, get them a little more rusty and such. But other than that, I think it came out pretty well. It was a fun kit to build. Had a few issues, one of which was the drivetrain, or actually the excuse me, what is that called? The drive shaft, rather. The drive shaft. Just couldn't get it to fit right, so I just, decided to eliminate it. But give you a quick side view. Now another issue is I couldn't get it to sit, the ride height to sit right. But looking at the pictures, a lot of them, the pictures I've seen seem kind of where the tire, it's kind of lower in the back and higher in the front. I tried my best to get it to sit right. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cargo in the back. Maybe like a engine and transmission and toolbox and stuff like that. That would cause the back end to be pushed down like that and raising the front tire. Have to do what you can do, right? And there's the rear end. So that's what we'll do. Give the driver's side look here. Again, I need to work on the emblems, get them a little rusty too. And like I said, I just need to button it up. I want to add some more highlights with the paint and the rust tones and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the Texaco 1950 Chevrolet. I'm about to be buttoned up and completed. Alright, next on the workbench, my nemesis, the Bell helicopter mesh. This is just about done. Gonna work on painting the rotors next, or the blades rather. I'm gonna get them finished up, painted and decked out. Need to add the rear rotor and the decals. Like I said, I was making this a mash, a mash one. So, and then I got to add the litter. I think they call it the litter, the place where they put the patients on, which I have over here somewhere. Yep, there they are. The parts in there. Now another thing, a little off topic, is I made a couple of these things to hold the bottles to keep them from tipping. Made this one just out of some Baltic birch plywood, cut it out on a scroll saw. Made a couple paintbrush holders, actually in this case a glue brush. Alright, and then made another one out of a scrap piece of oak. Again, this one here is to hold you know, for washes and brush cleaner, dumped alcohol in, just these plastic cups, and a place to hold the paint jar. Now, Tamiya paints, you know, they probably, the way they're situated, you don't have to worry about them tipping over, but decided, you know, well, I'll just make one because it'll also hold poly scale paints I use for model railroad stuff too. So we got that. And then also, I'm making some homemade rust wash. I know it's probably kind of hard to see, but basically what it is I took some alcohol, a little water-based oil paints, which is kind of weird. I don't know how that works, but that's what it's called. And I dropped in a piece of steel wool in there. And I'm just waiting for the steel wool to dissolve in there, so that should make a nice rusty wash. See how that turns out. Just experimenting, you know, that's what's fun about this hobby. Get to experiment with stuff, so I'll let you know in another video how well that turns out. I know it's kind of hard to see with the camera view. And again, I apologize for the shakiness. Tried doing this on a tripod, but I need to get an external monitor to connect to the camera so I can actually see what's going on. And last but not least, I still have that Russian, shoot, it's been so long I forgot what it's called, the Aero Sand. This is another one where the paint didn't turn out quite right, so I started to strip it, and now it's getting ready to be repainted. Other than that, it's done, except I gotta put the propeller on the back. Oops, sorry, shaky. Sorry. Alright, focus. So yeah, this one's just going to get repainted. And once I get the paint coat on there, throw dull coat and some highlights. And the figures are also done for the most part too. You can drop in there the gunner. So there's that. But that's the 3 models I got going here. Just need to get buttoned up. Also got a little HO scale house back there that I need to finish up. It's going to be for another diorama I'm working on, the Rail Fan Ham Shack. This is all scratch built, 100% scratch built, out of styrene, cereal boxes and some Tichy parts they're called. They sell windows and doors and stuff. So, and that one, you're gonna see I gotta finish painting it. Actually, the roof is all scratch built from balsa wood, cut into small pieces. That took a little bit of time, but that was a fun little project. So, other than that, hope everyone's doing well out there. I'm digging the videos as always. And remember folks, till next time, keep the glue on the styrene.